Yo, the Dallas Stars had an amazing win last night. Anthony Davis is back with the Dallas Mavericks, and the Rangers are getting ready to play baseball. It's Lone Star 360 with Ryan, Zach, and David. Let's go ahead and get started with Lone Star 360 Spotlight. Yo, Zach, I know you have a lot to talk about. Let's go ahead and get into it. What's up, brother?
How y'all doing, guys? Good to go.
Good.
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 All right, well, as you know, as the internet knows, Amir Khan from McNeese State had a great run. They beat Clemson, got knocked out by Purdue over the weekend. But their coach, Will Wade, ended up telling his players that he's going to take the NC State job. And guess who's going with him? Amir Khan. The aura will continue in NC State. So I'm excited for that. And on a side note, Houston Rodeo, 10 out of 10. Saw a lot of different fans, a lot of Texans fans, a lot of Cowboy fans, some Chiefs fans, and then a Bills fan that we ran into. 10 out of 10 of experience. Post Malone was awesome. Rodeo itself was very exciting. Just atmosphere was off the charts. So I'll kick it over to David.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I was just wondering, with Post Malone, what was your favorite song that he did?
So he did a lot of different songs. Like he did his old songs, he did his country songs, and he did a George Strait cover song, which was kind of cool. But my favorite probably would have been, I'm going to say I Had Some Help, because that one was the most electric one.
Of course.
That got crazy. But then honorable mention was Rockstar. He did a country version of Rockstar. That was freaking awesome.
See, and that's the cool part about Post Malone. Man, the Grapevine native dude is amazing. I mean, going from rap to pop to some country, dude, like, you don't get that. Yeah, have y'all ever been to that his Canes out here in Dallas? Dude's legit. Yeah. I love the lighting and everything.
Man, he was awesome.
Oh, you went to Post?
Yeah.
He was a good time. I
mean, he was walking barefoot.
He was.
I saw that.
He was.
I mean, that's a country guy.
And the stage was like rotating, so it was really kind of crazy to look at. So NRG Stadium was surprisingly, it was a pretty good venue, a lot bigger than I thought. But overall, great time.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Thank you, man.
That was for the reason that we weren't on last week. Houston Rodeo, man.
Yeah. Good reason. But yeah, man, I've been keeping up with TCU women's basketball a little bit, actually.
Okay.
So they have advanced to the Sweet 16.
Okay.
For the first time, I don't know if that's the first time ever or first time in a long time, but Haley Van Lith, who else on that team? I don't know. I can't think right now, but really fun team to watch, kind of local team, seeing where Haley came from. I mean, she came from LSU. Stacked team of Angel Reese. Who else?
I forgot about that. Angel Reese, and then those are the two that were that was like their dynamic duo back then when they won it. But man, shout out to TCU. They've kind of came out of nowhere really over the last couple of years with their program. So shout out to them. Hopefully they'll advance and make a little bit more of a run, and exciting times down in Fort Worth.
Yeah, it's cool too. I think Haley's a fifth-year senior, and so she started her career with Louisville, who they just beat. So she got to play against her old team, beat them pretty handily, 15-point win there. They're set to play Notre Dame tomorrow, I believe.
Gotcha.
So we'll check back in and see how that goes. Pretty exciting.
And what's interesting too is the women's game is so much different than the men's game. And what I mean by that is you see a lot of men's players, they play 1 year, maybe 2 years, and then they go off to the NBA. A lot of the women's players, they play all 4 years, sometimes 5 years, and then they go pro. It's interesting how with all the money and NIL and things in this day and age, how they continually stay and they do that. Because, I mean, I kind of get it, because I think they do get paid a little bit more playing in college than they do the WNBA now. So, I can see the benefit of it. But it is interesting to kind of compare that.
Those orgs, when you look at the orgs, they just have a whole lot more funding, definitely more than any WNBA team could have. So it's
right.
Hopefully that will change for WNBA, but that's just kind of where it's at. at this point in time. So I
Right.
totally understand the desire to stay there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got,
That's
Ryan?
what's up, dude.
What you got, big dog?
Man, dude, I got not some of the best news, but I mean, like, hey, I was just on my heart and on my mind, man. George Foreman passed away this past
Yeah.
Friday, man. Dude, one of the greats, along with Joe
And
Frazier.
the best grill in the world.
Literally, bro. I mean, if you haven't cooked anything on that grill, I mean, dude, that's something, man. George Foreman was an incredible guy, man. Won Olympic gold at the 1968 Olympic Games in Mexico City, man. He won his World Heavyweight Championship against Joe Frazier 1973. He defended it twice against the great Muhammad Ali in one of the greatest fights ever, Rumble in the Jungle, back in the 70s, 75. I mean, dude, so many accolades for George Foreman, man. Just one of the greats. Of course, you mentioned the grill. Just a hands down great human being. And of course, from East Texas, being born and raised in Marshall, Texas. So just praying for that family, praying for the fans. We lost a good one. We lost a legend.
Yep.
But I mean, him, Joe Frazier, and of course, Muhammad Ali, those big three names up there in the skies, man, just looking down and having a good time.
R.I.P. George Foreman.
R.I.P. to George
So should
Foreman.
we have an honorable spotlight this week since we were gone last week?
Yeah. I think I know where this is going. Yeah.
I'm just saying here, we're supposedly not supposed to talk about this, but we're going to talk about it in a sense. Tiger Woods' new love interest is Ivanka Trump, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. Well,
it's not Ivanka.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. It's
well, that's what they were saying.
No, it's not Ivanka.
No, she's married. I'm pretty sure.
Is this a troll? This has got to be a troll.
No, it's not a troll. He posted on it.
I know, and that's what it said.
Vanessa Trump.
Yes, she's like the.
Well, why did they?
It's Donald Trump Jr.'s ex-wife.
Well, why were they? Okay, well, I'm sorry. But okay, Tiger Woods' new love interest. I don't know about all this. This is crazy. And supposedly, her daughter and his son Charlie go to the same school and they play golf together. And that's how they met.
I've heard she's quite a golfer.
I didn't know that.
So I don't know. So I don't know what's going on there.
D1 golf.
So we'll see. I just noticed this, but.
Let's go ahead and take it over, Zach. Let's go ahead and take it to the stars, man. Like I mentioned earlier, dude, had a big game yesterday, apparently, man. And somebody got hit in the face.
Yeah. The black cat continues for the stars and pucks to the face. The newest member of the stars, Mikko Rantanen, gets slap shot to the face. Got a big old
wasn't Dwight
shiner
Powell?
on his. No, it was not Dwight Powell. Luckily.
Wow. He's usually the guy getting hit in the face in the AAC.
Yeah, I know. New person this time. Yeah, Mikko Rantanen got a big old shiner on his face. The whole cheekbones just, swollen up. It's pretty bad.
From Wi-Fi.
But
he was talking about my Wi-Fi, and now he's the one cutting out.
This is crazy. It's like the Spectrum Wars over here. Anyway, but yeah, then Mikko Rantanen ended up coming back. The Stars took the victory 3-0 over Minnesota last night. So Stars keep on rolling. They've had some 4 straight overtime games, and now they finally get one in regulation. We'll see tomorrow. They play the Oilers on the road, and then LA Kings. So 2 tough games on the road. So hopefully we'll come away victorious.
Tell me, what's the timetable look like on this injury?
He came back in the game. So from what I've read throughout the news today, it looks like he's going to play tomorrow. Maybe limited shift times. I don't know. The big looming question mark right now is Miro Heiskanen. Is he going to come back before the playoffs? There's been talk about him maybe missing a playoff series, which that is a huge developing story, but kind of up in the air right now. So we wish Miro a quick recovery. So hopefully he'll get some play time before playoffs start, because he's a valuable piece to the Stars run this year.
Totally.
A really quick question. You guys could probably help me out with this on the Stars, right? How does it look with them winning the championship this year? Because aren't they like third, right? if
Yeah,
I'm
they're third in the
mistaken.
league.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's doable. It would look great, I guess, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, like I guess maybe I phrased that wrong, but maybe I'm just trying to say like, okay, of course it would look great. Of course, Dallas would love to have another championship, of course, but what do the Stars really need? I guess you're saying what I'm saying in order to be number one and in order to go into championship season and win something.
You got to have some continuity. I think like getting those guys back, Heiskanen back, getting the rhythm before the playoffs. Like you can be like the Rangers. The Rangers had their year where nobody expected them to do anything.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. But I think with a really solid team and when you know what you got, they've got a championship roster. It's just a matter of can they, stay healthy and find their rhythm, get hot at the right time.
Right.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That actually just somebody that's trying to get into hockey and everything like that. That's perfect, man. Let's go ahead and go over to the Cowboys and NFL free agency and all that kind of stuff. Well, not a lot has happened with the Cowboys and everything. I think me, you, and David talked about it, Zach. But somebody went over to New England, Stephon Diggs. Man, what does that look like for him going over to the Patriots? Is Zach frozen? Who's frozen?
I mean, Zach's frozen. I don't know. I like don't know who's gonna get him the ball. If I'm completely honest, like he's a guy that creates his own space. Like I think he has some of the best route running in the league when he's healthy. But like, who's gonna get him the ball? That's my big question. Like I don't even know. Do we have who's their quarterback now?
Let's see.
A rookie?
They have a rookie as a QB.
Oh, they got Drake May, right? I think it's Drake May.
Yeah.
He's solid, man. I question if he's going to be able to handle that.
Yeah.
Having some technical difficulties, clearly.
Is that
Mr. Spectrum?
You want to pause it real quick? Yeah. Where we leave off?
We were just talking
What's
about
going
Diggs.
on? It's not letting me even start recording again.
Because David paused it.
Because I paused.
I know. Are you the host?
Are you the host?
I think it's because I'm a host too, supposedly.
I don't know what that means, brother.
Hold on. I'm getting out of here.
I'm not a host. I'm a guest.
You're a post.
It says you're a host.
I'm sorry. You're a post. You're a post. You are.
That shouldn't be that funny.
Stupid, bro.
Dude, you're stupid. You're laughing at post.
That's how he said it. He was like,
Hey, yo. I think it's been recording.
no, dude, you just paused it, bro. I saw that. No, dude. Yeah,
Oh.
you just unpaused it, right?
No, what? What is going on? Oh my god. We might have screwed it up.
Are you serious?
I don't know what the hell is going on.
Oh, just because you're a post.
Look, why is it counting? Look, it's counting.
Yeah, dude, I'm a guest, so I can't. I just see it's it's recording. So sorry about the technical difficulties, man. But Zach, you're back, dude. Really appreciate it, man. Oh, we were just talking about Stephon Diggs going over to the Patriots and everything like that, man. I just want to know. David gave me his thoughts. What are your thoughts?
Is it sometimes good? You said coming off of an ACL injury is not always good. So is it sometimes good? And we lost him again.
Again, third time's the charm. All the technical difficulties done, over with, squashed. Now, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Jack, I know you were just mid sentence, honestly. When you were talking about the ACL injury and all that kind of stuff. Just continue what you were talking about.
So, Stephon Diggs comes to New England with a second-year quarterback, Drake May.
Yeah.
Coming off an ACL injury. Drake May he played well down the stretch towards the end of the season last year, but Stephon Diggs is a great pickup for them. They need kind of a number one type receiver, but big loss for the Texans, but they have picked up a lot of key receivers in free agency, but can't really replace Diggs. I mean, he's just been solid his entire career. At some levels, an elite receiver for a couple of years. So big time kind of signing for them. So interesting to see how that plays out, especially with him coming off a major injury.
That's what's up, man. Hey, speaking of Texans, I just want to touch on this real quick. They've been pretty solid these last couple of years, maybe, but they've had a lot of injuries. Okay, right. One in particular was
Tank Dell.
Tank Dell snapped his leg. Right. Just what does this season look like for the Texans, real quick?
I mean, if they can stay healthy and their offensive line gets better, they have a legit shot to be competitive. But the thing about the Texans is they have the talent to do some damage, but they get injured or, something just their offensive line breaks down or their defense breaks down. I mean, something major always happens with them. But if they can keep it together, they have a real. I mean, they're a top 5 team in the AFC right now. But I think they're a couple of like pieces away in terms of just interior defensive line, offensive linemen. That wins championships. And I mean, they just need solid line play from both ends for them to be a threat. Because I think that's what kills them late in the season and in the playoffs. The Chiefs wore them out. They just kind of destroyed them towards the end because they couldn't hold up. So they're there. They've got the pieces. It's just putting it in the right position and place to win.
They brought in.
They did.
Cowboys Browns
Amari
legend
Cooper went to
Amari Cooper.
Oh,
to fill that.
I didn't hear that. Really?
Yeah.
Amari Cooper went to.
So that's a headline.
Amari Cooper's still
Let me be
alive.
sure.
Like he ain't.
Let me be.
They brought. Who did the Texans bring in? Now we need Fabian on.
2 days ago. They
brought in Justin Watson and Braxton Berrios,
Amari
and they brought
Cooper,
in
but
Christian
this
Kirk.
could be.
So that could fill in a lot, but. Tank Dell supposedly. Okay, fake news.
Fake.
Okay, that might be fake news.
Okay,
fake news
okay.
maybe.
Fake.
But no, he's just linked. He's linked to it.
They
He's
kind of
linked to
added 3 guys for 1, so kind of interesting development. So hopefully, if they can stay healthy, they'll be a threat.
Yeah. Anything with the Cowboys? Oh, we already said not really.
Do you want me to? I have one interesting thing that I read about the draft about the Cowboys. Yeah. A lot of people are kind of speculating running back first, and then there's people that are saying wide receiver. But I saw something on X.com today, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Des Bryant came out and made kind of a bold statement that Shadur Sanders might fall into our lap and might be a Cowboy at 12 because of the draft situation and the combine situation. He's kind of dropping in the draft rankings from what I've been reading. And there's been speculation that could be who we're getting, and Schottenheimer is a placeholder for this year, but I don't know. It's all speculation. It's all rumors. It's all talk, but kind of an interesting take from Dez, as he's very involved with the Cowboys and always still supports us. So,
yeah,
but I don't know. Shadur backing up Dak and learning
he's always
from
got
Dak,
a lot to say. That's for sure.
Interesting how to be a pro type thing, and that I don't know, kind of an interesting thing. We need a quarterback because Dak's ceiling is slowly fading away, so we need to revamp our whole team. I think it'd be interesting take from Des today.
I forgot. I just remembered just out the blue. Brandon Cooks is now with the Saints.
Yeah, I will say this: I'll miss Brandon Cooks, but I'm not giving him $106 million over 3 years.
Yeah, nah. Well, watch him go off with the Saints. He's about to be. I see it.
Not in Kellen Moore's offense. He might have a couple of good games, but he's not the Brandon Cooks that he's not going to take the top off like he used to anymore. He's older. He doesn't have the speed that he used to have. But, I mean, he's still a great receiver, still solid receiver. But as far as what he used to be, in that offense, he's going to be maybe the number 1 target, and that's not a good look. And Derek Carr is not that good of a quarterback.
That's a hot take.
He's not.
That's
Derek Carr is severely overrated in my opinion.
Better than
that's a hot take.
I mean, yes, but
and
also he's still better. I would say he's still better than.
And people can say, yeah,
almost all of
that,
the rookies coming in.
They can say, oh, he's been on bad teams. Yeah, okay, but he's just not he doesn't wow me. I mean, he'll win you some games, but he's he's wildly inconsistent when it comes to that. So I don't know. It'd be interesting. I hope he does well. I hope, but
watch
I
that
just
be
don't
the
see
duo.
it.
Watch it be the duo.
Maybe
bold prediction.
Maybe.
Book it, baby. Bold prediction. Book it, baby. Yeah. Hey, let's go real quick over to American Airlines Center, dude. Mavericks, Dallas Mavs, dude. AD is back, but only for yesterday because tonight he's not playing and everything like that. And they played pretty good with AD and
Yeah,
everything like that yesterday. He fits in well with the Dallas Mavericks. This just being his second game,
yeah,
I honestly can see AD here for a good 2 years,
yeah.
in
I
my
see it.
opinion. I see it, especially getting Kyrie back healthy and everything like that.
Yeah.
Those two right there. I
But
like it.
we're also depending on aging superstars to win us a championship.
But then we also have younger superstars as well that's coming up. Najee
We had
Marshall.
Hmm.
we had a young superstar. Remember
Who's
Ryan?
that?
Remember that guy from Slovenia that we had for 7
Well, you
years?
know
You
what?
remember that? Yeah, we
But you want
had
to know
him.
something? Quote from his dad. Yeah, he is loving it in LA and everything
As he
like that.
should.
And
As
LA
he
is
should.
home for him, and LA is where he was supposed to be. So I mean, hey, just got
As
to
he
move
should.
on.
Because
So
the way the front office handled Luca and treated him when Mark Cuban sold the team the last few years, he deserves all the praise and all the love in LA. Because I'm sorry, but the way that they treated him was despicable in my opinion for a superstar of that caliber. So I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he goes on to win multiple championships, does what he does. But as far as the Mavericks concerned, we're never gonna be the team. We're never gonna get back what we had. We're never gonna have somebody to change the team, and have a guy like that to ride on for years and years and years, like we did Dirk and Luke. We got blessed with Luca, and for us to just do that is just despicable. Now, I will say the younger guys like Kai Jones that came in on a 2-way contract, they've played well, but this team is broken. Jaden Hardy is a bust. We've just had a lot of problems, and this is the season from you know what. So, not fun.
took your comments, man. I want to know what you think about that.
I mean, I agree. There's no disagreeing with any of that.
It's not exciting.
It's a pretty poor situation. I
Yeah,
haven't watched the Mavs in probably 2 or 3 weeks. There's people like the Nico
yeah,
Fire Nico guy who still show up and are passionate supportive of the players and protests in the same sentence. But
yeah,
I feel detached. I
yeah.
feel empty
I
about
agree
it.
with you. It feels
It's hard to
feels
cover it.
empty. I mean, it's an empty feeling knowing that they ruined the team that we all had and loved so much. That we all like, the Cowboys issues and all this, but like we'd always,
Yeah.
no matter what, we'd always have the Mavs, and we enjoyed that. All three of us. I mean, last year was like that
Mhm.
run. We were staying up till midnight watching those games and like having those fun back and forth and just all that's just a
Yeah.
memory now. And even in 20,
Yeah.
yeah,
Now the Mavs don't even know what to do. Like we went to a game, Ryan and I, and you kind of
yeah,
think like, oh, it's time to tank, and we're bringing AD back. I told Nick Angstead when we walked down to the court, yelled at him like, "Oh, another perfect
yeah.
loss, huh?" And he said, "Yep, yep," just like we drew it up. And here we are, like
Mm-hmm.
beating the Pistons like in a close game, 135 to 140,
Yeah,
bringing back AD when the season, I mean, I
pride,
don't know what this is, if it's just trying to get us excited for next year. Yeah, pride, trying to
positive
get us,
something, I guess.
some sort
Yeah,
of,
It's
you
called
know,
positive reinforcement.
a
yeah. I don't
trophy.
know.
Do they
It's
want to
just
give
not the
us a
same, man.
trophy for
It's tough
watching?
to watch this team.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys heard about PJ Washington's comment that he made about a week ago that he's sick and tired of the fire Nico chants and all
Yeah.
this. And it's
Yeah.
like, dude, Nico could trade you tomorrow or get rid of you tomorrow if he really wanted to. I mean, you're not. I kind of lost respect for PJ in that
He
regard because like he doesn't. He doesn't. Yeah, he did.
he yelled
Yeah,
at
so
the
I,
the
Oh,
I don't
Fire
know.
really?
Nico
It's
guy. He told him
it's
to
I
sit
didn't
the
know.
F down.
yeah, it's
It's crazy.
it's sad
Yeah, you
to
got
be
that on
honest with you.
video. Pretty
Hopefully,
crazy.
we've been in contact with Fire Nico guy, so he's been in contact with me trying to figure out a schedule time for him to come on. He's the revolution lives is what he says. So he's been busy trying to fit all his time frames in, but we're hopefully looking forward to having him on soon.
Yeah. Well, dude, real quick, speaking of Mavericks, I know a lot of you guys were able to go on our Instagram and vote who shot the free throw and made it correctly, me or David McCook. As you guys know, if you've been up to date on your social media, Cookie got it. Hey, man, Cookie said, hey, I'm making this like Chips Ahoy cookies in the milk, man. He got it, The hand in the cookie jar.
That's what
He
they
did
say.
it.
Put the
Hey,
hand in the
nice
cookie
shot,
jar.
dude.
And
I was
Ryan,
nervous.
of course, looked like B team.
Zach, Ooh, Zach, yeah, you're funny. You're funny. All right.
Had to go there.
But anyway, congratulations, Cooks. Really appreciate it. And who was it that won?
Fabian Torres.
Fabian Torres. Fabian, I owe you I think $25 or a Starbucks gift card. You will be getting that really soon. I think I've got your Cash App, so I'll go ahead and send that to you.
Yeah, sorry, Fabian, for the delay.
Sorry for the delay.
Yeah,
Literally.
Yeah. Been
my
about 2
brother-in-law
weeks.
over here parched for some Starbucks.
Hey, man,
He's probably wondering now.
I got you, bro. But thank you to all who,
Poor guy.
And David, Zach, you guys can help me. All who commented and everything like that and voted. I saw a lot of people voting for David. Dang, bro, nobody wanted it.
They knew it was a trick.
One of the comments was, dude was the guy in Principia.
Have a good fan club.
Hey, he could miss a free throw.
Hey, I had it's really funny because I had a semester, right, where I was going out to play on the team. It was COVID season. Nobody, most of the normal players were gone. They had a couple really talented guys, a few freshmen on the team, and I had a chance to be not in the lineup, but on the roster. So that's where the comment came. I never missed a free throw because I never played a game.
That's what's up. Yeah, I just want to shout. I'm looking at the comments
shout
right now.
Shout out to Rachel.
Just want to give a quick shout out to Zach's mom, Mama Cox, Miss Tamara. Thank you so much. Grail, what's up, dude? Gotta get Grail back on here. David, you have Aaron, my future wife, Jasmine Charles. What's up, Jazz? Appreciate it.
I thought you were saying Aaron.
Yeah. She voted for you.
Your future wife voted for me.
That's the crazy part.
That's insider trading.
It really is, man.
Trading.
I don't know why she voted for David. I looked at the comment. I said, "Are you serious?" She said, "Yeah, I mean, your shot was kind of off. It looked kind of off. The elbow wasn't tucked in." I said, "Are you serious right now, bro?" Oh, okay. So, but she got it right. Jazz, appreciate it. Myra, right? I think that's your people, Zach. Yeah, Karina, thank you. Janelyn voted for me. Shout out, Janelyn. Shout out. Nat said
she felt bad for you, by the way.
Okay, well, it'd be like that. Natalie, of course, went with David. Of course, and she said, "Of course." She got the little lock too. I like that. My boy Jose said, "This is a Kyrie reference."
A Kyrie reference.
Jose said,
"Shout out
can't
Kyrie."
Imagine a guy Ryan missing a free throw, but Cook missed. Ryan make. Jose, you were wrong. Jose,
you can imagine it now.
McCook make Ryan miss. My guy Jay said the podcast is fire. Love Jay, man. Yeah. Rashad McGee, he had me.
McGee.
Yeah, Rashad McGee. Big chop.
Chop.
Yeah, we had a lot of people, man. And David, your mom, of course, said David. Haha. Yeah. Mary, your sister.
David's fan club reaches global terms.
Your sister said David. Quinn said David. Mark said David. Rachel said David. We have a lot of Davids up in here, man. But shout out to everybody who said Ryan. I really appreciate you. I'm going to get my fan club up, and I promise you it's going to go up. Next time, bro.
And Ryan, don't forget to send Fabian his money, please.
You're going to get it, my boy. You're going to get it. I promise. You are going to get it ASAP. ASAP like Rocky. ASAP like Rocky, brother. But let's go ahead, man. We got March Madness in full effect, dude. A lot has happened. Zach, you touched on it a little bit. I hope everybody got their brackets ready. What's been some highlights that you guys have seen so far?
The McNeese upset over Clemson started the Amir Khan even more. He got an NIL deal out of that we touched on in the the early part of the show. I mean, really, outside of the Maryland buzzer beater on Sunday over
Not too many
Colorado State,
upsets.
I mean, it hasn't been much. I mean, the sleeper team that I called, Arkansas, they beat St. John's, so they're in the Sweet 16. They're going to take on Texas Tech, so it should be an interesting matchup. Hopefully, Arkansas gets the dub and gets on to the Elite Eight and make a little run there. But I mean, really,
Yeah.
the team to beat right now, from what it's looking like after the first weekend, is Duke. I mean, they've just single handedly just destroyed their two opponents. Cooper Flag just playing out of his mind. So, I mean, right now, I mean, if I had to pick a team that would say to win right now, it would be Duke.
Yep.
But watch it. But I will say, watch out for Tennessee too. They're kind of sleeping under the radar a little bit as a 2 seed, but
Yeah.
they're a legit team that could make some noise. They're a veteran team, a lot of seniors, graduate transfer guys, so they have a lot of experience. So they could get Duke in the later stages. So watch out for them. But my pick is Duke.
Yep.
Okay. Man, I think Duke has I don't know. I always feel weird about taking the number one team to win it all. And I didn't. I took Auburn, which is honestly not my favorite pick, but it's all I got. It's all I got left as far as my bracket goes. It's my only chance to win my bracket group. So we'll see. There was another upset, not
They
super
lost to Ole
huge.
Miss.
Iowa State. Who did they lose to?
Yeah, a little bit of an upset.
They lost. Ole Miss. Okay. So a small upset there. But really, like I feel all of the Cinderella magic that we usually have, it's
Yeah.
just kind of not there.
I think the
like
NIL
it's
thing
still a
kinda
lot of fun. I
made
think
it
it's
a little
okay.
weird in terms of because I mean those small schools that have like good players.
You think? Yeah.
1 year.
I mean, Doug McBuckets went to where did Doug McBuckets go to? He went to another.
What's his name?
Or no, not Doug McBuckets. What's his name? Doug
Yeah,
something.
the guy from St. Peter's. Yeah,
Edert.
yeah, he went.
The mustache guy.
Yeah.
So he went to Bryant,
But
and they lost
I
in
mean,
the first
thing
round.
is with them is like
But they did make
those
it.
smaller schools. They
So I mean,
have
credit
good
to them.
players, but those good players get weeded out and go to big schools. So you're kind of left with what you got. So I don't know. I mean,
Mhm.
kind of the madness is getting a little less and less, but it's still the tournament. You
Mhm.
never know. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting tournament so far because everything that should have happened has happened, kind of thing. Outside of like a few weird stuff.
Mhm.
There was one as
Are
of
there any
Sunday, but
brackets
that I
that are
think
still
no
alive?
longer exists. I think we're
So
all.
nobody's bracket is live right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, I'm in first place in my group right now. So
Nice plug. Nice plug
right
for
now, I'm
A
not.
lot can happen. A lot can happen.
Stuff can happen, like David said.
That's what's up, man. Can't wait to see
But
everything
go
that
Woo
happens.
Pig Suey, baby. Let's go. Shout out to my grandpa.
Woo pig suey is such a weird thing to say,
How's
but
your grandpa
yes.
doing, bro? Conversation
Man.
for next time, bro. Love him.
Yeah. We'll.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
have something coming for that. Actually, Ryan, great topic there. We have something coming for that. I did a interview with him about a month or two ago, and working on some editing for it. I mean, we want to post that eventually, so look out for that. Something that I was kind of diving into. But thanks for bringing that up, Ryan.
No problem, bro. And then last thing, man, we got to talk about, man, real quick. Texas Rangers opening day is on Thursday. Baseball season full effect. Springtime. Again, a couple years ago, as we know, Rangers won the World Series. And ever since then, we have not seen that caliber of team from the Rangers, even though it's been just one season and everything like that. So Rangers just played Kansas City, I believe, just in the spring. Was it spring league or
Spring
something like
training,
that, right?
yeah.
Spring training, yeah, and everything like that. And that series won one game out of like four. I do want to know what the Rangers are going to look like this year. I'm excited to see them. I'm actually going to a couple games this season, but I'm excited to see what the Rangers are going to look like. I did hear that they are getting rid of their city jerseys, everything like that. So, yeah, those were not the best.
Thank God.
Those weren't the best, dude.
Yeah, they were pretty hideous.
Yeah. So, y'all have any thoughts on what the Rangers could possibly look like? I know it's really early to tell, but just wanted to see.
Well, Evan Carter is, I think, starting in the minor leagues.
I know they
I
were hurt a
think
lot, right? They
it'll
were
be a
hurt a
little
lot.
better than last
Yeah.
year at the very least. Yeah, yeah. At least we got our
Ryan
big
forgets
big
that I'm
guys,
the outlier.
Semyon. Who else? We still got Adolis Garcia. Yeah, he's the Houston boy. So he's a newer fan to the Texas Rangers fandom. No, man, it's looking up.
Yeah.
I would say we lost some pitching, gained some pitching, but they'll be
Pitch.
looking good.
Yeah.
We always have hitters. It's just a matter of
Now
can
I
we
think the Rangers will be
put
better
it
this
all
year.
together. Yeah.
I think injuries really killed and derailed their season a lot last year. They still weren't bad. I mean, their record wasn't too bad considering all the injuries. So I think they'll be fine. They'll be competitive. So it'll be fun.
Yep. Starting this series off with the Boston Red Sox.
And go Stros, baby.
Go Stros, man. Go Stros. All right, guys. I think that's it. Any last words, Zach, David? Any last words? That's a nice word.
Interesting.
Yeah, wait, hold on. We skipped something. Zach, didn't you want to have a debate real quick?
Yeah, I don't know if we want to do that now. We could probably wait. We can do that. We can do that next week.
Yeah, let's do that next week.
Let's save it. Let's save it for debate and give the people something to look forward to.
Debate time. Get ready. Tuck in your shirts, man. Debate. Straighten up.
I guess, Ryan, the one thing I was going to say is look out for some new stuff coming. Hopefully, we've been all of us have been pretty busy with life and work and things. So get back on track, get everything kind of rolling and going back again. So look out for all the social media stuff. Hopefully.
Rolling and going. Speaking of social media, Jordan and Tony, congratulations on your awesome marriage. We hope
they're on their honeymoon right now. So
on their honeymoon,
Jordan will be back, and then she should be full on next week for us. So.
Can't wait to see it. You're going to see a lot of things here on Lone Stars 360, guys. You guys take care. David, Zach, peace out.
See you later.
See you later.